So it looks like Kobold Press's Black Flag Initiative venture is finally live on Kickstarter. Tales of the Valiant. I am recording this because this will come out, the next morning. I'm recording this at 3:45 Mountain Time on Tuesday, May 23rd. As you can see behind me, the ticker is going up. They've already raised $408,000 as of this recording, out of a $100,000 goal. They've already got over 3,200 backers, and it is going up from here. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is, during the fiasco that happened a few months ago, the OGL fiasco, now as it's known around the world, where Wizards of the Coast attempted to redefine the terms of the deal that had been in place for years and years and years, a great outcry happened, and a bunch of people left Dungeons and Dragons, got away from the OGL, the Open Game License, got away from 5th Edition, were moving to other things, and then they eventually were swayed and things came around, and 5th Edition was put out in the wild now under Creative Commons, and they gave up on trying to redefine that OGL. In the wake of all of that, you have, say, what Paizo is doing with the ORC initiative, the Open RPG alliance that they've got going on, and then you have Kobold Press, who is also part of that ongoing movement with the ORC and everything else. But they took the initiative and decided to make their own rule set out of the 5th edition sort of ashes, and that is their Project Black Flag. It's essentially 5th edition variant. Some people might call it 5.5, whatever have you, but Project Black Flag is literally, if you've done any of the playtesting or watched any of the previous videos that we've covered on the topic, this is their 5th edition turned up to 11, where they've taken that initial core SRD that is now out in the Creative Commons, and they have furthered it by making tweaks and designs to it to create their own unique take on things. And they are launching Project Black Flag with a project called Tales of the Valiant, which the Kickstarter is now live, and I will link to that. So it's going to be down below in the description. It says the heart of 5th edition, core rules for high fantasy games, including a monster vault and a player's guide to power your campaign. So Tales of the Valiant RPG is launching Black Flag Roleplaying. I'm not going to click the video. You guys can watch that at your leisure. But we can go down here and look at what is Tales of the Valiant. It says here it keeps all of the best of 5th edition D&D and adds a Kobold Press spin to the well-loved game, combining the Creative Commons foundation of 5th edition with new elements to create a powerful Kobold-style 5e with teeth. Hopefully I muted that sneeze. New 5th edition options, of course. Tales of the Valiant includes the fighter, wizard, rogue, and dwarves and elves, but much more than that. It provides a wealth of new options and expanded gameplay. For example, the Mechanist class. Try out the Kobold, Outsider, and Beastkin character lineages. Tales of the Valiant provides hundreds of new options for talents, spells, and monsters. By becoming a Kickstarter, by backing them a Kickstarter, you're going to get early access to private playtests, if you're into that kind of thing. It says backers are going to get 2 exclusive playtest packages containing new classes and new creatures not available to the public until later. It says create your own world, share your own adventure. Tales of the Valiant is built on the Creative Commons and Open Role-Playing Content licensing, the ORC. So it's cool. They're dropping the ORC in here, getting that name out there. The core rules are available for everyone to expand on as part of the 5e global community. Keep your investment in 5th edition going strong. Retain compatibility with 5th edition tradition. While TOV brings new options, its roots are familiar. Play any 5th edition with creatures and spells from Tales of the Valiant and keep the best of both worlds at your table. It says here, for more insight into Kobold Press's plans, visit the Tales of the Valiant website and check out the 64-page Tales of the Valiant preview PDF to see lineages and heritage, classes, subclasses, the spellcasting rules, and 8 monster previews. Okay. I'm going to open that up really quick. Groovy. So we've actually got a PDF now that we can go through. That's a new fun thing to dive into. So this is the first time I'm seeing this. Looks really well done, really well laid out. Initial. I mean, this is cool. We've got artwork. We've got all the proof of concept stuff that we would need to get going. I like the art, man. I like the character art anyway. Hey everyone, Renfail here with the commercial part of the video where I say, hey, if you like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. And thanks to all of our supporters are here on YouTube and over on Patreon, our highest members, our guild champions, Crazy's Relative, Remy D here on YouTube. And don't forget if you want to support, it's really easy. You can do the memberships below, the Adventurers Guild, 3 different tiers. There's also the super thanks on any uploaded video or YouTube short that you find. There's also, of course, the super chats and stickers that you could do on any live stream or premiere, and the Patreon page if you want to dive into the fantasy world that I have with my brother and my wife, which is a tabletop game, a point and click adventure game, and a fantasy book series. All are great ways to keep this channel going and me going full time. Thanks again for those of you who support. Let's get back to the video that you're watching now. I can dig it. I'm just kind of scrolling down. Oh, that ranger, look at him. That's really cool. With all the pets and everything. That's the kind of ranger I like to play, by the way. Like an animal. Not necessarily a beastmaster, but I just like the aspect, the role play component of playing a hunter like that. All right, we'll go back to the Kickstarter page here. Um, Pledge levels. There's a whole bunch of levels here. Says the Valiant Player's Guide gives you everything you need to create legendary heroes and run the game, and the Monster Vault includes every dungeon crawling and fire belching creature of high fantasy. Tales of the Valiant strengthens those mechanics and enriches their story potential to make your next campaign your best campaign. Tales of the Valiant Player's Guide features 13 base classes and all the lineages and heritages of classic fantasy. In other words, races and classes, everybody. I'm not going to worry about the political correctness of everything. It's races and classes, whatever. Call them lineages, call them whatever you want to, but that's what they are for those of you who might be like, what's a lineage? What's a heritage? These include the bard, cleric, druid, fighter, mechanist, monk, ranger, rogue, sorcerer, wizard, warlock, as well as humans, dwarves, elves, kobolds, halflings, beastkin, and more. That's not all. The Monster Vault includes hundreds of monsters of core fantasy, from familiar horses, red dragons, to all new foes like Starcrows, Husk Demons, and Megatrons, original with the Tales of the Valiant. More details to come later. Alpha release is shipping this summer. All other rewards ship in early 2024 as shown in the reward tiers listings. So you're going to get, so cover art in progress is what it says. You've got core books, the player's guide, Monster Vault. You get access to those plus the PDFs. I like how they've got a visual aid as well as the physical description so that you can actually see, oh, for $100 I'm getting this, for $60 I'm getting this. It's kind of a nice way to do things. Limited editions, 79. What is that? Limited edition player's guide. Limited edition 2-color foil treatment with ribbon bookmarks and sturdy sewn binding. Oh. But it's only one. So it's $80 for one and $80 for the other. Do they have one that combines both? There it is right there. Sorry, you already answered my question. Oh, they give you Royalty TV VTT license. Fantasy Grounds VTT licenses. That would be good for me. I mean, I like Fantasy Grounds. Tales of the Valiant 2-book set. Here it is, $165 or more, limited edition TOV 2-book set plus PDFs. That looks pretty awesome. Then there's, of course, there's the $700 one. Jesus, what's in that one? That's the retailer gift set, which includes. Okay, so a retailer gift set gives you 4 of the original books and 2 of the other ones. So you get some additional copies. 4 times Monster Vaults, 4 times Player's Guide, 2 times limited edition hardcovers. Okay. $700 or more. This is the ultimate edition here. Super Deluxe 2-book set. Our limited and bespoke edition comes with a cover like hammered metal, full cloth binding, rich end papers, ribbon bookmarks, and much more in a limited slipcase edition. This is all just mock-ups for now. And they have limited editions of those. Those might be sold out by tomorrow. I mean, they've already sold 22 of those, and there's only 30. Adventure. Okay, hang on. Partner Adventure Pack. The Adventure Pack comes with 8 adventures for $25, all produced by Companies like Ghostfire Gaming, Frog God Games, Lazy Wolf Studios, Necromancer Games, Vineyard Word Refinery. The adventures will be fully compatible with Tales of the Valiant and include Banner of the Bull by Lazy Wolf Studios, The Penumbral Vestibule by Ghostfire Gaming, Treasure of the Shipgrade Reef by Ghostfire Gaming. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of adventure packs too. And then also Fanroll Dice is producing the official Tales of the Valiant 35mm Mega D20 plus a metal 7 dice set and a beautiful dice tray. Due to customs via T Crime. It's only available in the US and Canada. Okay. Yeah, we've unlocked all of those. And now they're on the way to these other ones. So, links are down below. Obviously, this is launching the day after. Um, although I could put it out this afternoon. No, this will be tomorrow morning's news. So, tomorrow morning, when this comes out, at whatever time you're watching this, I'll probably have it out at 5 a.m., so 6 a.m. Central Time. Check it out, because who knows where this Kickstarter will have gone by then. But in the meantime, um, we are up to $412,000. So it's gone up another uh, chunk while we were sitting here talking about stuff. So check it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you never miss an update when it comes to tabletop news and beyond. See you in our next Starfinder actual playtest, and everybody. Until then, stay safe. Happy gaming.